How's it going, everyone? It's your man Sinister back once again with another video. I'm not gonna waste your time. Let's get into it. And basically, continue on with the gaming anniversary train in 1990. I thought I'd switch up from arcade to console, and then of course, the game that you see here is Super C, but this is the Japanese version. It's basically the same game, same characters, things like that, just the titles in Japanese, but the gameplay still remains the same and things like that. So, anyways, yeah, this is the sequel to the original game, controlling Bill and Lance, or aka Mad Dog and Scorpion, respectively. It's now, like, you're going to this island, you're going around kicking alien ass, like, things like that. And of course, the gameplay that you see here is like, here running a gun and, taking out dead soldiers and stuff like that, like, dead soldiers, coming back to life and things like that, because you're sent there to investigate what's going on, things like that. So yeah, like I had a chance to play through it, play through it a few times just to shake off the rust and things like that. Of course, this is like my third playthrough, because I played earlier, I was like, I was struggling a bit and things like that. But I mean, this time, I didn't have much trouble. Just a little trial and error here and there, and things like that. So anyways, like I mean, yeah, these games are fun, things like that, especially with a buddy, because going through it by yourself, I mean, sometimes it's almost impossible to get through it by yourself. But I mean, you can get it done. And it's like I said, it's trial and error, and if like the landscape, the danger areas, like all the boss tactics, things like that, you should have no trouble getting through this at all, things like that. Yeah, this is just like the first stage of the gameplay I want to show here. And of course, I got the best weapon right here, the spread gun. I mean, this is like one of the best weapons to keep. I mean, keep this weapon of all time, because, I mean, the way it spreads everywhere, it'll really cover your ass, because these guys will surround you and things like that. And of course, if you have like a turbo control, that also helps, especially during boss fights, like this boss fight you see right here. Sitting there taking out the chopper. Them Arnie references. So yeah, like I said, you're taking out dead soldiers. Those red ones, you're really gonna watch out for, because they're the ones that shoot back. Those green ones, that all they do is run, trying to surround you and things like that. So yeah, this is just like one of the boss fights I wanted to show and things like that. Because like I said, man, this game is fun, especially with a friend and things like that. But if you have like the Konami collection, the anniversary collection, whatever system it's on, whether it's on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, PC, etc., etc., definitely pick this game up. If you got a group of friends you want to, team up with, like couch co-op or by yourself, definitely, pick this game up. I mean, yeah, especially for the fans out there who enjoyed these games back in the day, because, like a little quick, history of, like, I had a chance, to rent this back in the day, and it was fun playing this by myself. Then at times, like, my brother would, would kind of team up and trying to help each other out. And of course, like the Konami code, that's also used here. You get 10 extra lives, instead of the 30 was like in the original game. So yeah, they don't want the game, make it too easy for y'all, because yeah, because you figure you pick, you rent this game, use that code, you beat it in a short amount of time and take it back and things like that. So yeah, they were making a little sneaky. This nigga is like, we're not gonna make it too easy for you guys, things like that. So, anyways, like moving on. I mean, yeah, I like how they split the gameplay up. Like some stages, you can scroll left or right with the parallax scrolling, and you got these overhead stages. I mean, some people are not too keen about it, but to me, it doesn't bother me. It kind of reminds me of Commando, like, of course that's a Capcom game, things like this. And seeing like the landscape, seeing bad guys coming from here and there and stuff like that. Well, of course, you got to traverse carefully, because you never know, man. These guys will come out of nowhere and take you out and lose your powerful weapons and stuff like that. So, anyways, I'm not going to ramble on. I'll hear your thoughts about it. Just leave your comments down below. And, of course, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, things like that. So, anyways, this is Sinister. Be easy.
It will be easier if you don't resist, and less dangerous.